want to find is a combination of these two that fits your Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Do you guys know how to choose your highlighter color? I bet you don't, right? So today I'm going to share with you how to choose the highlighter color that suits you best. I have shared a breakdown of what you need to look out for when you are getting a highlighter, and it's 4 steps. So first things first, the most important thing for you to find out is your skin tone. So your skin tone will affect what kind of highlighters you should be going for. So if you guys don't know what your skin tone is, you guys can find them out right here. This video here will show you the different questions you should ask yourself when you are trying to find out and identify your skin tone itself. Generally, there are a few skin tone types that you might fall into. So there's warm tone, there is cool tone, there's neutral tone, and also last but not least, there is an olive tone as well, which is generally a small portion of people. So we are going to be covering these 3 right here. So next would be what highlighters. So the next thing to look out for is on the highlighter itself. You need to find out what shimmer pigments there are. By shimmer pigments, I mean those pigments that actually reflect the light. Generally, the pigments that come with highlighters fall under a few buckets. So first things first would be your pearl pigments. Secondly would be your silver pigments. And thirdly would be your gold pigments, okay? Pearl pigments are generally suited for everybody. They are less reflective, but they are also more smooth at the same time, and it's more used for a natural look if you are going for that. The other two, which is gold and silver, these two are the ones that are slightly more difficult to identify. So what you need to do to identify what kind of pigments there are is to swatch it. So over here, you can pick up some and swatch it on your hand. And then what you want to do is to reflect it on the light. Reflect it to the light to see what kind of color there is. For this one, it's a little bit on the silver polish pigment side. One good example will also be this one right here. So this highlight over here, let me swatch it again. This highlight over here is super pigmented in the gold pigments. Let it reflect some light to see what kind of pigments there are within the shade itself. So thirdly, you have to find out what color pigments there are in the highlighter that you have. Highlighters in general, they have pigments like what I mentioned just now, which is like your gold pigments, your silver pigments, and also your pearl pigments. But on top of that, they have also color pigments to showcase the kind of color that the highlighter is supposed to look like. So over in this shade, you can see that it's pearly and it's very silvery, but at the same time, the color pigments over here is pinkish. So similarly on this front, this is more pearly and goldy. This has pearl and gold pigments, but at the same time, it has a slightly yellowish color pigment as well. You need to be able to find out what the shimmer pigment is together with the color pigment. What you want to find is a combination of these two that fits your skin tone. So if you have watched the skin tone video, you guys would have known that for warm tone people, you guys are more suited for gold tones, and for cool tone people, you guys are more suited for silver tones. So generally speaking, this is the rule of thumb that you should be following, even for highlighters as well. So for example, if you are a warm tone, what you want to find is something with gold pigments or pearlish pigments together with a yellowish or goldish tone to it. So if you are neutral toned, you are the lucky people because you can use any of these highlighters stated anywhere. Yeah, you can buy any highlighter, you can try any highlighter. Okay, you basically can buy any highlighter that's on the market, okay? However, I just want to state that even when I'm talking about a very generic pink color, there is pink color with more blue pigments, which make it a little bit more cool. There are pink colors with a little bit more of the red tones that makes them a little bit more warm as well. So you do have to swatch it and you do have to see it for you to decide whether it's really suited for your skin or not. Last but not least, ask yourself what look you are going for. A very good example is if you are going for the bronzy look, which is like the sun tanning and I look very sporty look, versus the I am a Korean girl and I look very demure and very gentle looking girl, I would be using two different highlighters for each of these looks. So for somebody who is looking for a more tanned look, a very warm bronzy look, that's when I'll use a little bit more of that gold pigments and a little bit more brownish shades for me to use as a bronzer as well. So that is one of the examples that you can use a highlighter for. And if say I'm going towards the more Korean look where I want to look a little more demure and a little bit less in your face, that's where I can use a little bit more of the white pigments, a little bit of the pearl pigments. Maybe I will use something that is less reflective. One bonus tip for you guys is actually to look at yourself in the mirror and see what kind of colors that is reflected off your face, especially at the high points of your face. So imagine for myself, it would be like here, my nose and my chin. That would be a very easy way for you to find out what kind of colors suit you best and what kind of highlighters that you can use to actually help bring out the other parts of your face to make it look seamless together with the high points of your face as well. So that is one of the big tips of contouring. So today I've broken down how to choose a highlighter color for you in a simple 4 steps. Find your skin tone, find the shimmer pigment, find the color pigment, and last but not least, find out what look you are going for. So the combination of these 4 will give you a very natural looking highlighter look that will blind everybody around you, okay? When the light hits your face and it bounces out, beautiful. So today is quite a quick video to teach you guys and share with you guys how to choose your highlighter color. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys like this video, please like it and subscribe down below. I did a video on how to choose your blush colors as well. If you guys are interested in that video, you guys can find it out right here. And if not, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!